I wanted to just give a short reading tonight about a woman that I met in West Virginia. Her name is Maria Gano, who's fighting mountaintop removal in her backyard. My family first settled this area over 300 years ago. My grandparents lived right here. I was raised in this house, Gano says. We used to have the most beautiful garden over there, with the richest soil, up to your elbows. It's poisoned now. The well water is ruined too. 10 coal trains pass by this house every day, and the blasting up in the mountains goes from daylight till dark. If you sit on Maria's front porch, if you look at pictures of how things used to be, if you sit on her front porch and if you look straight ahead, the pictures show that there was a mountain that was right there. It's completely gone. Rainforest Action Network, I've had the displeasure of walking in clear cuts so large you can see them from outer space. And I've walked in oil spills that break your heart. And I can guarantee that there's nothing you've ever seen like a mountaintop removal coal site. It's some of the biggest clear cuts you've ever seen, and the mountain is destroyed. Gano has been fighting back, organizing with the Ohio Valley Environmental Coalition to stop the mountaintop mining around her home and throughout the region. In doing this, I've had a little bit of everything done to me, she says. I've been accused of all kinds of stuff. I've had sand put in my gas tank. It cost $1,200 to keep my truck on the road. Teachers make comments to my kids. It's not their place to tell my children that their water isn't poisoned by coal, when my children know that they can't even drink their own water. I've had my tires cut, my dog shot. People spit on my truck all the time. Big, gross, tobacco juice spit. One of my dogs was shot and left in the parking lot where my kids catch the school bus. One thing about West Virginia people is we're not the kind to give up and walk away. If we was the kind to give up and walk away, we would never have settled this area years and years ago. Because this was a very rough terrain, a very rough life here. But people loved it. People like my great-grandmother, people like my grandfather before me. They loved this land and tended this land. It's land that wasn't meant to be developed. It's a special land. God put it way up high so they'd leave it alone. I've had people tell me that God put the coal there for us to mine. I have to disagree with that. He buried it because it's so doggone nasty.